Hello, everybody. This is Katherine Nichole with Map to Love. Welcome. I'm going to do a reading that will be time stamped below for each sign, but I'm going to start the reading with something general for all signs for the full moon, the super snow full moon in Virgo. And I looked up on yourtango.com to give them credit, and I just felt that this little paragraph kind of matched how I was feeling. This February 2019, the full moon falls in Virgo, so all zodiacs will start to notice ways to improve their life and relationships. Hot-blooded Virgo will give you the energy to dream, create, and take on the world. The urge to break free from stress and senseless drama will have you blocking contact with those energy vampires and expressing yourself more. And I can tell you that my sun sign is Virgo, and also you'll be bringing in all those healthfully balanced analytical sides of a Virgo and the organizational side of Virgo. So this message is for some of you out there if you're looking to get more organized and wanting to do the day-to-day and run a household and still have a career and still have a really hot relationship. Look to a Virgo in that energy, because Virgos get it all done. It's just the way we are. When we have a lot to do, we typically can do more. It's so honing in on those qualities. And if you have Virgo in your chart anywhere, it's really, you're going to feel at home. I feel for a lot of you, it's going to be like Virgos are a nice, grounded, homey feel when they're balanced and aligned. Now, of course, there are some that are not balanced and aligned, and those are not the ones I'm talking about. But individuals like me who have done the work and we've lived the life and had the experiences, I'm very balanced and I'm very grounded in my thoughts and my emotions and how I go about things. And and I'm organized, and I'm not perfect by any means, but I mean, I keep it good. It's good to have some Virgo around. So we are going to pick a general card for everybody, all signs. This is, obviously a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest, behind. Listen to your main sun sign reading for this on the timestamp, but you also might want to take note of, your rising moon and Venus sign also, because that can give you more information here. This will be an oracle type reading, just a quick read for each sign. But like I said, this whole video will be a little longer, but the timestamps will be below. Ooh, holy moly. All right, 2 of them flew out. We're going to take a look of what the Oracles of Shadow and Light by Lucy Cavendish and artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith have to say. I love these beautiful, intense fairies is what I call them. And I love fairies. If you don't know that about me, I do. Well, actually, 3 of them came out. Wow. We're going to do this quickly. So there must be, there's obviously different energies. It's a general read. So 2 little witches, magical space clearing time. So what was I just saying? This is so beautiful. And, the angels are with you with that 3. It's time to clear space, and that Virgo energy is perfect for that, because we like to declutter, and because that makes, to me, when my environment is clean and decluttered, I can think more clearly. I can see things more clearly. I can make decisions easier and with more confidence in myself about it. So it's time to clear out space. That can also mean clearing out energy, clearing out negative energy that surrounds you, energy vampires, people that are, it just said that in the article I was reading. It's the same energy. It's like, let go of what is not serving you, because then you're making room for more beautiful things, the things you actually want to come in, the relationships you want. It's all coming together, but it's time to clear some space. Get rid of things that you don't need anymore. Just get rid of them. Say goodbye, get rid of them. I can't really see that. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, the next one is Sewer Mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. So it's time also to bring that Venus goddess energy, and yes, you can be prim and proper and nice and organized and have your space clean, But that doesn't mean you're not going to tap into that seductive part of you, that passionate part of you, that hello, Mrs. Gray, hello, Mr. Gray part of you. But in feeling beautiful and knowing that you are, and it shines from the inside out, letting go of negative sewer type toxic thoughts about yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Really see the true beauty of who you really are. And no matter if you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter. Do nice things for yourself. Take a bath. Go get a massage. Go get your hair done. Buy a nice outfit that makes you feel beautiful and sensual. And don't be afraid of that. There's nothing wrong with that, no matter what you were told. It's time for 7 is about change. So it's time for a change with your thoughts. Clear out. Time to clear out your actual space, your physical space, and get rid of things and your thoughts. And just know how beautiful and amazing you really are. And then we have the Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. And this is a number 9. So my channel guidance is saying it's the end of this. It's the end of being bored and stuck. And it's only self-imposed. This is like the devil being chained. It's self-imposed. You're not really stuck. You're never stuck. You have many, many, many opportunities in your free will to get you unstuck. So, excuse me, my throat needs to be cleared. So somebody needs to speak their truth here about this and at least be authentic with yourself. Speak truth to yourself and be honest with yourself about what you really want out of life, and that you really have control to get out of whatever situation you're feeling bored with and stuck and stifled in. And it's you have the key to unlock it. Nobody else does. Nobody has power over you. Nothing has power over you. You have power to change this. So I feel like it's going out, clearing some space, clearing negative energies, surrounding yourself by people who empower you and care for you and love you and have fun. Go out and have fun. Dress sexy. Go out for the night. Say yes to that date, or maybe you're the one asking someone on a date. Whatever it may be, it's time to clean up our thoughts. It's time to clean up our spaces, and it's time to untie ourselves to these illusions of fear and doubt and worry and move forward with our life. And hone in on that Virgo energy. So there you go for the general part. We're going to start the readings right now. So I shuffled my, let's see, it's Maya White, Easy Astrology Oracle cards. I just shuffled them that way I could get a fair order of how this is going to go, or how Spirit wants me to do. So Pisces is first, and I like what it says, I believe, okay? Mutable water, faith, mysticism, absorption, dedication, compassion, and unconditional service. Gem is aquamarine, and the planetary ruler is Neptune and Jupiter. Jupiter's lucky. I don't know a ton about astrology, but if I wanted to share this, that way you could see what resonated with you. Maybe share in the comments below of how this, resonates with who you are. So Pisces, we're going to start with Pisces. All right, Pisces. First, I'm going to pick a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card by Tori Hartman. I'm just going to see what Spirit is saying maybe needs to be looked at a little further with this full moon release. So we're releasing things that don't serve us, and we're bringing in what we actually want, manifesting what we want here. So we're just going to cut the deck here. This is your card. Joy. Beautiful. Look at that. That's your solar plexus chakra. That's dancing for joy, seeing all the joy around you, basking in the sunlight. Sunflowers are very spiritual in nature, and just, I don't know, this is just being more joyful in the way that you're looking at things, seeing the brighter side of life. This is the intellectual impression. When it relates to our emotions, instinct is frequently the first thing that gets shut down. So every decision you've made is made in a flash to move forward or stop. There is a moment, a split second in which we decide. In this chakra, you decide if you will allow the magic into your life. That was a little bit from the book, but this is your personal power. This is your solar plexus, the confidence to move forward in a joyful manner. And what a beautiful thing to bring in that joy. Let go of the fear and the anger and the sadness, and understand it and look at it and say, what is it teaching me? And then let it go and bring in the joy. This vibrational energy is walking on air. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. Daisy yellow brings joy but does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what is inside. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is too detached to be creative, but will draw on assistance necessary to further your goals. So this is more of being in your head and not so much in the rest of you, but really thinking about it, being logical about it, which makes sense because the Virgo energy is very logical and analytical. So it's finding the joy in that and figuring out, things that way. And being playful with your life, finding that inner child within, dancing, singing, just having fun, maybe playing with kids because they're very joyful, and knowing that, you have a higher purpose here and there's a reason why Spirit is saying to work on the solar plexus. So there are, plenty of downloads on YouTube videos to watch for chakras. So your message, Pisces, for this next month and with this, full moon release and bringing in what you want is to practice joy and to really work on your solar plexus chakra. Okay, and the next thing I'm gonna do for you, Pisces, is pull a postcard from Spirit and read it to you. This is just a message for Spirit of what they want you to know with this energy that's being released and the energy that's being brought in. The postcard from Spirit has a beautiful butterfly on it. Look at that. Transformation. Butterfly transformation. Spreading your wings, taking flight. That's what I see. Okay. So I'm going to read it to you here and then we'll put it down. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have in your heart and hopes set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly what you'll need to work on, those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Oh, how beautiful that is. And it's Pisces, your water. So that's going with the flow of your emotions, finding balance, the yin and yang with your emotions, and being joyful about it, and using some of that clear, intuitive, mental clarity to help push you through to the next phase in your life. Now we are going to pull a romance angel card for you, Pisces, and this energy. What are we releasing, bringing in with love? What's going on in love for Pisces? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so this can mean many different things, obviously. If it is about romantic love and that's what you're asking about, Pisces, then it could just be time to separate. It doesn't mean that you will be in separation, like you're not together, but even just taking time alone, I'm hearing for some of you. Somebody needs to hear this. It's okay to let them take time alone. It's okay for you to want time by yourself. It helps us process things and go within and get the true answers for what we're really looking for. And you could be in separation because it's not time for you to come into union. Like, he knows who you are, you know who he is, or the masculine and feminine, whatever kind of relationship you're in, you know one another. And when you close your eyes and you meditate, you feel one another and you know it's going to happen. You know you're going to come back into union even if you have to separate. Possibly This could be military deployment, like, you know, someone's going on deployment, someone's going on a long journey, and that's the separation. But whatever it is, I get a very loving feeling about it. When you're apart, you're still together kind of a feel. When even if you're physically apart, your heart's, I mean, look, he's like got his hand there, you know, like my heart is with you. And she's like, yes, I know, you're always with me. You know, so that's what I feel for that. I don't feel a negative, but for some of you, it could be divorce. It could be, you know, a separation from a relationship that isn't serving you, because this is the kind of relationship that you want. You want that heartfelt relationship. You want that connection on all levels, and you're not going to settle for anything else anymore. I know that I came to that point in my life where I was like, I'm done. I'll be alone. And then that's when everything starts to happen. When you choose yourself. And those were the Romance Angels by Doreen Birch. And the Postcards from Spirit is by Colette Baron Reed. Now this is a message from Alice in the Wonderland by Lucy Cavendish. This is your final message here for this energy of the full moon. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Exactly. Like if you keep going back to the past in this romantic, or you're not going with the flow and you're fighting against where spirit is taking you, where your divine path and plan is taking you, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. Just go with the flow, and you can't go back to yesterday. So be in the present. What are your thoughts now? What are you thinking about now? Because that's going to be your next now. And 44 is a master number. The angels are definitely with you. I'm just going to read a little bit from the book here. And to me, 4s are a builder number, stability. So possibly this could be career or in your family environment. It's saying you can't go back in time. So whatever happened, you have to let it go, because it happened. It taught you something, many things probably. And all you can do is be in the present and move forward. So it's saying maybe what you did in the past, you know, learn from what worked and what didn't work. In your career, in your family relationships, in your friendships, and in your romantic partnerships. I mean, just, you know, learn from the past and then move forward. Don't keep yourself in the past. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit from the book. As we change, the simple telling of who we were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming and experiencing new adventures right in the heart of the precious present moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you when the time is right for the sharing of such things. You are more than your past. You have evolved and changed. Sharing your history is only to share who you once were. You are no longer the same person. And that's beautiful. You've grown. Be joyful in it. Be in the present moment and move forward. You have so much to look forward to, Pisces. And please comment below how it resonates with you. And remember, it might resonate with you. You've already gone through this. It is now, or it could be sometime later. So feel free to listen again whenever you like. Okay, we're going to move forward here. And next we have Aries. Aries. I am. Cardinal fire. Action. Courage. Adventure. Leadership. Independence. Pioneering spirit. The gem is the diamond, and the ruler is Mars. Very strong Emperor energy, right? Here. For you, Aries. And those qualities are going to be really important, they're saying, in this full moon time, the energy that's about to come in. So, and we're just going to pull a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card by Tori Hartman here. And those Aries cards, I think I said earlier, but Maya White makes those astrology cards. Okay. You are Aries. This is the chakra that Spirit would like you to kind of look at in this energy of this full moon in Virgo. And just, you know, really focus on this chakra area and what the messages are here. So we have miracle, beautiful, solar plexus, that's your personal power, your confidence, you know, moving forward in life, and expect miracles. whatever projects you're working on, whether it be career, a new business, your health, relationships, whatever it is, expect miracles, because you are rising up through the fire and coming out with your brilliant, brilliant, brilliant light. You know, you see her in there. I don't know what this shading. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get this a little bit better. See, there she is. There you are. Getting messages from above, and expect miracles in your life, Aries. Expect miracles, and be confident with who you are. You're very strong, and, you know, use that intellect and that wisdom that you've gained. Sun sparkler. The brightest of all thoughts resides in the sun, yellow, as a natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. So trust yourself. Be honest with yourself and others. Take this, I mean, the sun is so incredible. It's that masculine energy shining in on all you're doing to move forward. And expect miracles to happen, and be inspired by the divine, and live your life with integrity, and be an example to others is what I'm hearing. Yeah, be the light, and you will be rewarded for this. It's time for you to be the light and be the source for others, and hone in on that emperor qualities that you have, and use them for the good in your life. And, you know, I'm not talking about manipulating and taking advantage of people. This is a very love, heart-centered confidence and power, that you're using it in such a way that it's going to benefit you to the fullest and others around you to the fullest. Wow, this is really powerful energy, Aries. So really pay attention to the way you feel with this full moon energy is what they're saying. I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit. These are by Colette Baron Reed. And what Spirit just wants you to know during this shifting of energies in your life. Celebrate life, it says on there. Do you see that? Look how beautiful these are. Celebrate life. So yes, celebrate who you are. Be proud of yourself. You are worthy. You are amazing. And you are perfect as you are. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. Spirit is supporting you. Spirit is loving you. Spirit is saying, be you. Just be you. Okay, Aries, we're going to see and listen to your true self, your higher self, your intuition, your inner knowing, your source energy. We're going to see what the romance angels have to say for you, Aries. Ooh, there it is. Flirt. Aries, balance that strong, fiery, take charge energy with flirting, and, you know, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So yes, you're going to get things done and you're going to take care of business, but maybe you're doing it in a different way, in like a more flirty way. You're going through life. And I don't even think of flirting just romantically. Like, flirt with life, have fun, be spontaneous. You know, flirting with people doesn't always mean something sexual. Like, you know, flirting with people is fun. Some people's natural personalities are flirty. If you're that way, be that way. That's who you really are. They're saying, be who you are. Do something different this time. If you've always done things with a straight face and you're not smiling, start smiling more, flirting with life. And if you do have someone special in your life, it's time to be lighthearted and flirt, and that's fun. And it's just time to balance all of that fire, using it in this passionate, flirtatious way. So if you aren't in union with someone, then there's someone coming in that is just wants to flirt and be near you and have fun with you, and just do that, because you never know where that can go. That could lead you down a road of just extreme happiness in a long-term relationship. But unless you flirt with the idea, you're never going to know. So it's time to flirt with different options, different ideas, Aries. And the last message, Alice in the Wonderland by Lucy Cavendish. Alice wanted to speak to you. I love Alice. She says, painting the roses red, covering up errors. Okay, what I'm hearing right now, Aries, are you covering up for other people? Are you trying to cover up other people's mistakes and it's exhausting you? Are you trying to cover up at your job because you have to overcompensate because people can't, they make you do it, or you feel obligated? Don't do that anymore. It's the endings of that. It's endings covering up and feeling like you're a failure and you failed because you haven't. You've done the best you can with what you had, and expect miracles to happen to change your life. But that's what I'm getting up. I really am getting a strong message for someone out there that you're trying to cover up for somebody else, whether it be your children, your partner, a job, and it's time to, make them take ownership on their stuff. That's what I'm hearing. The endings of you being taken advantage of. So let's read a little bit from the book here. White roses are perfect and lovely and innocent. Do not try to cover up anything within yourself that you feel is not right, for fear of being punished for not presenting or behaving to expectation. So yeah, you're feeling obligated, like you have to be a certain way and do a certain thing, and you don't. You just have to be you, and you don't need to cover up other people's mistakes or feel like you're a failure, because you're not, like I said. Working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh on those who make mistakes, feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid punishment, fear of mistakes of being discovered, hiding the evidence as consequences are much harsher than the mistake. Feeling that what you need to do to stay safe is no longer reasonable. Okay, so I will say, if anyone is in an unsafe environment, whether you're a child or an adult or something, please call out. There are many people out that are there to help. If you're in any kind of abusive relationship, that is not okay. And it's also not okay to berate yourself and talk down to yourself, because you're a beautiful, wonderful person. So you're as long as you're centering in your heart and doing the best you can in life, you're doing the best you can, and you're not doing anything wrong. There's no right or wrong, good or bad, just chosen experiences. So choose the experiences and the people around you that are there for someone out there that may need to hear this, or you may need to encourage someone else to do this. If you're in an unhealthy situation, relationship, or something's going on, seek that help, because there are people that will be there to help. And it's time for you to be you and expect miracles to happen. So if you are in a difficult situation, then expect miracles to happen, because you're on your way out. Listen to your inner guidance. Have more fun in life. Go with the flow instead of fighting against it. Thank you so much. Please comment below how it resonates with you. It may be now. You may have already gone through some of this, or it may be coming up on happening in your life. But I'll be curious to know how the next month or so goes for you. Time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. Thank you, Aries. All right. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I seek mutable fire, visionary, idealist, freedom, traveler, knowledge, guru, teacher, mentor. Turquoise is the gem, and planetary ruler is Jupiter. That's lucky. I feel for some of you, someone needs to hear this. It's time for you. You've gone through enough, and you've studied enough, you've experienced enough in life, and you have a full understanding that it's time for you to be a guide to somebody else. And you may be traveling to do this, or it may be someone online. There's somebody who needs to hear that, and you're ready, and you have the knowledge necessary, and you're ready. So someone else is seeking for your advice, Sagittarius, and the person listening to this will know. No, it's you. Okay, Sagittarius, we're going to get going on this. First, we're going to pick, for this energy, this full moon energy and beyond, Like what chakra spirit wants you to work on? These are by Tori Hartman, Chakra Wisdom Oracle. And just what chakra are we focusing on with this energy? Wow. Okay, you saw me shuffle that. That's why I did it, right? You heard it shuffle, whatever. Well, the last sign, Aries just got this as well. So if you have Aries in your chart, this is a strong message for you. Or, yeah, somehow if you have both in your chart, or you have the Aries type Emperor, kind of qualities about yourself. So this is a miracle. See you coming out of you. This is your higher self. This is you. I'm trying to get it in the light here. I know it's annoying. Reaching up to spirit, grabbing on, and really transforming your life. Really rising up from the earth, the vital energy of Mother Earth, into truly who you really are. This is your personal power point, your solar plexus, kind of in the mid, just below, like where your ribs kind of, triangle out, like right there. That power point, the confidence and drive to move forward. Wisdom, instinct, it's very intellectual. And I'm going to read a little bit from Miracle. It's a sun sparkler. The brightest of all thoughts resides in the sun, yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. So trust yourself. The sun is shining in this beautiful, masculine, amazing energy into your life right now, into your power point, your personal power point. Stand in your power. Be true to who you really are. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. So it's living a life with integrity and understanding that the shadow parts of you are beautiful as well. It's all part of you, and none of it's bad or good. It is who you are. And so when pain comes, when negative, emotions or lower vibration emotions come, that's okay. It's natural. We're human. Acknowledge them, understand them, learn from them, and let them go. And expect miracles to happen in your life. Expect it. And you can do a, solar plexus meditation. There's plenty on YouTube. I would highly recommend, doing that and really listening to your inner guide, because you have all the answers within. And your life is transforming in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way. Okay, we are going to pick a message from Spirit. These are postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. And we're just going to see what in this energy, what Spirit wants you to look at and know and understand, Sagittarius. Let's see. With love, it says on the postcard. He's beautiful. So nice. With love. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but the primary navigational system of your soul. I heard someone say it's the third brain is your intuition. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Wow, miracles again, like seriously, Sagittarius, that's a big, strong message from Spirit. Miracles are happening in your life, and allow them. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Trust your inner guide. Know that you are protected and you are safe. And it's saying miracles miracles was in here. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Work on this, clearing this solar plexus area. If you would like assistance with that, I am a healer. I am a witness of change. I can do this for you, and we can balance that area. Or you could do meditation, like I said, or look to someone you know. But do that, because it's really important right now, because miracles are happening, Sagittarius. Beautiful miracles. We're going to see what the romance angels have to say for Sagittarius during this time. Let's see, Sagittarius. Oh, there we go. True love, Sagittarius. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you are in union with someone and you're wondering about it and you're asking, like, where is this going? This is true love. This is definitely something you want to explore. This is definitely time to let your guard down and really go with this and use that fiery passion of yours to really enjoy this true love. This is your soulmate. I heard soulmate. Someone out there, this is your soulmate if you feel this way. Someone that you feel peaceful with, comfortable with, empowered by, safe around, and you just love their presence. I mean, look at the way that they are. They're just like so closing their eyes, energetically connecting into one another. This is it, Sagittarius. And if you don't have this person in your life, this person's coming soon. And so be discerning, though. It's not the person that's lying to you and cheating on you and having third parties and in not valuing who you really are. This person loves you, honors you, cherishes you, and also love, honors, and cherish themselves. So it stems from self-love. This person is very self-loving. So it's easy to share the love with you. That's the person I'm talking about. That person's coming. So let go of all of those that are not that and allow this true love to come into your life, Sagittarius. It's happening. He or she, depending on who you are, if you're the masculine or feminine, it's time. It's time for you. Woo! So exciting. I want to hear about it, Sagittarius. Make sure you tell me about it. We are going to shuffle the Alice in Wonderland Oracle for your last message here for this reading by Lucy Cavendish. And, I love Alice. Do not drink poison, Sagittarius. What did I say? Toxic? The toxic people? No, those are not the people I'm talking to. Those are not the people I'm referring to. Do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. If you know a person or a situation or an actual toxin like alcohol or a drug are bad for you, do not take them. And, drinking, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Like, you drink it yourself. Like, don't do that to yourself. Toxic thoughts, negative thoughts about yourself. Maybe you were in a relationship for someone, this is going to resonate, that was very toxic, and they talked down to you and they made you feel like you're less of a person, or someone made you feel that way, maybe a family member, but you're not. And so clean those thoughts up. You're beautiful and perfect just the way you are, and you need to be who you are and not allow others' energy to consume you. The energy vampire sucking the life out of you. And so let go of those relationships, because miracles are happening in your life. Spirit is with you, and love is available for you. And 8 is infinity, manifesting. What are you thinking about? Clear those thoughts up, because what you're thinking about is going to be your next now. You've already created your current now with what you were thinking before. Do you like it, or would you like it to change? If you want your situations to change, then think different thoughts. I'm going to read a little bit from the book here. There are substances which could be toxic for you, and you do not have to have them in your life anymore. When this card comes to you, it is time to eradicate that which can poison you at last. It's not cruel to refuse to hurt yourself. You will be astonished at the energy you will have once you remove these toxins from your life. Avoid toxic situations, people, or relationships. Do not partake in what you know is not best for you. Ending harmful relationships, changing toxic habits, or improving your nutrition and health regimen. A clean out from your home and pantry of substances, foods, even fabrics that can quote-unquote poison your personal environment. Changing unhealthy, harmful thoughts and beliefs about yourself and refusing to speak ill of others. Choosing to encourage, support, and lead through kindness and strength. And that's where your focus needs to be. Let go of what doesn't serve you, remove toxicity in your life, and move forward with confidence that miracles are happening and true love is yours and Spirit is with you, Sagittarius. Thank you. I look forward to hearing from you. Please comment below how this resonates with you now, and maybe listen to it again later down the road and see how it resonates a little bit later during this next moon cycle. Thank you so much. We are going to move on now to Virgo. Virgo. The moon in Virgo. It's your energy, Virgo. It's that beautiful motherly earth energy. I analyze. Mutable earth. Analysis, diligence, reliability, purification, detail person, troubleshooter. Gem is sapphire, and planetary ruler is Mercury. Virgo, this is your time. The energy is with you. Hone in on all those beautiful, wonderful qualities about you that people love and maybe hate at the same time. But that's okay. You just be you, because people need this right now. This energy is required, and people appreciate it. They really do appreciate it, whether they say it or not. They really appreciate you. Okay, Virgo, we are going to pick a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. They're by Tori Hartman. To see what chakra and that Spirit wants you to focus on right now. What's the most important right now for Virgos? Quest. Going on a quest. My intuitive guidance right now is, Virgo, you've been going on a quest. And maybe it's time to really go within and understand and ask yourself, what am I really going on this quest for? What is my truth? Which path do I want to follow? How can I help others with what I've learned? And I've learned, so I'm not going to do certain things the same way. I'm going to speak my truth and do things differently. For someone out there, that's very important, key. Opening up your throat chakra, speaking your truth, helping others with what you've learned. And that's really a good quality that Virgos have, is that we like to share those things with others, things that have helped us, because I am a Virgo sun, and I like to help people understand their lives. And if I've gone through it, I know I've gone through it for a reason. So I'm going to, learn from it and grow from it, and I'm not going to complain about it. That's a Virgo. At least that's me, an evolved Virgo. So it's about communication, being truthful with yourself and sharing it with others. It's your spirituality. The blue cards are a reflection of how you relate to the world. All matters concerning self-expression will be revealed. These include personal forms of expression such as writing, art, speaking, and presentation skills. The resulting experiences in your life are linked to how you communicate with the world around you. In essence, this means that you will not get what you ask for, but you will get who you are reflect back to you. So like we said, thoughts turn into things. That's how the law of attraction works. Who are you? Who do you want to be? And what kind of life do you want to live? Because you have the choice. You can change your mind at any moment and use all that wisdom for good in your life and in others' lives. The Navy Trail. Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There is bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. I really relate to this as a Virgo sun, and I have a lot of Virgo qualities about myself. I really resonate with truth. Like, I'm a truth teller. I'm a seeker of the truth, and it's time to be authentic with yourself and really open up that throat chakra and be speaking your truth, because you have wisdom to share, things that can help others, Virgo. Please use that, because that's what you came here to do. You didn't just come here to sit on it. You came here to do what you came here to do. We are going to pick a postcard from Spirit for you, Virgo. Oh, it's that one. That's hello. Hello. See me. See me. You shine brightly. And there's the beautiful moon. For that full moon. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. See, that's what I said, the highest good. Yeah, that's what I was feeling for you, and then it will be for others. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Adding meditation is a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, and understanding and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers. and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. So what I like to do, you know, a lot of times is just pray for, you know, the highest good. Pray for proof of my alignment with source energy, because I work on alignment all the time. So just whatever you're praying for, then let it go and know that spirit has something even better if it's not exactly the way you thought. Now we're going to see what the romance angels have to say for you during this full moon energy and then the next moon cycle. Virgo. Separation, another sign got this too. Now we're not thinking negatively on separation. This could be that you live in a different state or a different city than the person that you're with or you're going to meet soon. And so you have separation as the physical. But look at that couple. Doesn't matter if they're separated physically, they are with one another. You know, when she closes her eyes, she can feel him and feel his heart. When he closes his eyes, he can feel her hand touching his. You see what I mean? So even if you're not physically with someone, it's a time for separation, because you need to go within and have your time to figure out the next steps. And it could be either one of you, either you, Virgo, or the person you're thinking of, that's just making a plan. They're just making a plan to come back into union with you. It could be that someone travels for work and they're going to be gone for a little while. Deployment from the military can mean different things for different people. And you also just may be in separation because they have other things to take care of. Somebody might be in a third-party situation and they're you know, looking to get divorced, but it just, you know, hasn't quite happened yet. So there's a lot of messages to this. But during this separation, no frets, no fears, no doubts that your divine partner, your twin flame, your soulmate is with you in energy form if they're not with you in physical. And they're with you no matter what. Your hearts are intertwined. It's fated. It's destined. And it's okay. And to take the time to go within when this time of separation. And this might be telling you that if you're not in union with anyone at the moment, that this is the reason why. There's a little more things to clear up. There's some things that need to happen before you come into union. But it's very lovely. It's very beautiful. There's nothing, I don't feel anything angry or anything. These two people, you and your partner, are meant to be. And you're very much in love. And so if you're not with them physically, just close your eyes and you'll be with them. And they'll be with you. They are doing the same thing and connecting with you as well. This is a message from Alice the Wonderland by Lucy Cavendish as our last message here, Virgo. I want to be a queen. Isn't that the truth, Virgo? We are queens. We are queens. We are kings. Freedom. Passing the test. 3-3 is angelic guidance. Like you're really being guided in your life right now. That's a sign. If 3s mean something to you, that's a sign. I've been seeing a ton of 3s lately, like a massive amount yesterday, the day before. So that means something to me. And these are the ascended masters that are with you. So if whatever you're working on, whether it be a relationship or something in your career or something in your health, the masters of that field have all their focus on you. And they're saying, you are a queen. You don't have to want to be queen. You are the queen, so declare it. And take your power. You are the queen. You are the king. It doesn't matter, masculine or feminine. You are it. And this is divinely guided, this path that you're on. So keep following the path. I'm going to read a little bit from the book. You are ready to become the queen and make your own choices in your own way. You are set to rule your world, indeed, to shape your world. You will no longer ask for permission to come and go. You will declare, make the rules, and decide what takes place in your dominion. Exactly. Speaking your truth. You get to decide, right? Speak your truth. Okay. You will declare, make rules, and decide what takes place in your dominion. Instead of fearing your power, you will embrace it and the enormous energy that comes with stepping into your potential. That's what yes, stepping into your power is what I kept hearing. So that's beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Raise your status. You are taking charge of your life, make decisions for yourself, and setting rules and boundaries that work for you. Declaring your independence, becoming powerful and influential, wanting to embrace your potential. It's time, Virgo. This is the Virgo moon. It is time to step into your power and take your crown. I look forward to hearing all about that, Virgo, and I'll see how it pertains into my life, too. I'm ready. I am the queen. I am the queen of my universe. And that's a beautiful universe to be in. We're going to move to Scorpio now. Scorpio. I desire fixed water, mystery, intensity, magnetism, therapist, investigator, agent of change. The gem is topaz and the planetary ruler is Mars and Pluto. These are by Maya White, by the way, these cards. I just like them because it just gives a little insight. Be interested to see how you connect with these, Scorpio. Maybe you are a therapist or you're looking into being something like a therapist and changing your life and looking into more of the mysteries, and this is your confirmation if that's you. That's a message for somebody out there. Scorpio, we are going to start with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman to see where Spirit wants you to be focused in this full moon release and the next cycle of the moon, the energy that surrounds it. What should Scorpio be focusing on? Okay, perhaps you're a workaholic. Perhaps your partner's a workaholic. I think it might be you, possibly a workaholic. So it's intuitively what I'm getting is, that's okay if it's balanced, if you like what you do and you're passionate. Look at this artist, like passionate about what I do, or you're just working to avoid things. There's a difference there, and I think that's the light and shadow part of it. If you love working a lot and you love what you do and you have a balanced life otherwise, this is very healthy. You're speaking your truth, you're setting boundaries, you're being you. But if you're feeling like you're a slave to your job and you're a slave to your work and you're blocking out other things in your life, and that's not good. That's not healthy. So, decide where you're at and what work needs to be done there. And it is speaking your truth. Perhaps some people are expecting too much out of you and you need to set some boundaries, whether it be at home or work. Maybe you need to set some boundaries and say, okay, I'm willing to do this, but, communicate what you want. But I have to let go of some of this because it's too much for me. For someone out there, that's what you needed to hear. It's a reflection of how you relate in the world, of how you express yourself. And however you express yourself will be reflected back to you. We're going to read a little bit here on the workaholic. Here, the earthy brown of creation mixes with inspirational violet. This card indicates one of the most powerful manifesting energies. Now you are very, very prolific. If what you are creating stalls, you may need to recharge. Know your limit. So it's like you have unlimited potential, as you already know, Scorpio. You already know you have this unlimited potential to do whatever you want. But you need to recharge sometimes and take time out. So this is telling you to take a break. Like if that's the energy that you've been in, and allow inspiration to come. And sometimes what they're telling me is in those moments of silence, actually you'll be more inspired and you'll get more done if you take that time out for yourself. So ask yourself, am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding doing? And look to that, transform the way you're looking at it, and take a little refresher, maybe meditate. Maybe it is encouraging you to do something creative like paint or color or make something, and you're still going to be active, but maybe not, in your normal everyday, career. Do something that makes you happy because you're very talented, and just have fun with it. And that's the key, is to have fun. Find that balance. If you don't have that balance, find that balance. Do a little meditation on the throat chakra. Really open it up so you can speak your truth to yourself first, and then set your boundaries with others. And figure out a plan that works for you, Scorpio. We're going to pick a postcard from Spirit by Colette Barron. Read for you, Scorpio. This is a message for Spirit during this time. Time is an illusion. Energy is fluid, so this could resonate with you at a different time as well. So feel free to watch it whenever you feel inspired. Let's see, what does this say? Celebrate life. See, celebrate life. Have some more fun. Do the things that you want to do, not just everything that you feel obligated to do. We're going to read this here. For you, Scorpio, dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you are perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows that you need to experience your destiny is to be present. So your soul knows what you need to experience, and your destiny is to be present. I needed to repeat that for some reason. To all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. Wow, thank you, Spirit, for reiterating what I kind of just said. You are so special, or you are special as much as you are also paradoxically one of the world individual, yet part of the great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul. Check in with Spirit. Keep going. Spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. So it's finding the truth about yourself. You know, Scorpio, about mystery, mysticism. So the truth of your emotions, diving deep, not being afraid of them. And because it's the whole of you that will move you forward, and you're very unique, and you have a destined path, and follow it and have some more fun, and you know, kind of break away from the norm there, Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful message. And it's, you know, some people it's hard to grasp. You know, we are individuals, each of us are unique, but we're also all connected to the same whole, and that's, you know, makes sense to me, but it's also kind of an interesting thing to think about, right? Let's see what the romance angels have to say for you, Scorpio, during this time. Okay, it's time to let go of that unrequited love. So for some of you out there, one of you out there, somebody, you know, you've been kind of in these relationships where they're just not quite everything you want, and it's time that you choose for you, and you know that you're worth it. And maybe the reason why some of you are having these feelings is because you're not putting enough into it. Like from a female's perspective, a feminine perspective, like you got to put some effort in. I'm the queen. I'm the empress. You need to, you know, charm me. Doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money on me, but you need to make an effort to make me a priority. And if you're working too much and work is a priority, this is how you're going to feel. This is how the other person's going to feel. If you're not putting anything into it, you have to put into a relationship. So some of you that are like, oh, I'm just going to pay the bills and that's all that matters. Sure, that's wonderful and great. Don't get me wrong. But it's not enough for a relationship. So there has to be passion and the chemistry and wanting, you know, you should always want to kiss your partner, you know, things like that, opening the door, being chivalrous, telling, you know, them genuinely how beautiful they are or how proud of them you are, how much you appreciate them. If you're not feeling this, you need to get out. This is not okay. And if you're the person listening to this and you're the workaholic and you're thinking, oh God, I don't want to lose my person, well, you better get to going and plan some romantic things and make that a part of your life. Go have fun. Be spontaneous. And this isn't what you want. If this is the way someone's treating you and they're not giving you enough focus, believe me, been there, done that, you know, move on. It's time to move on, because what's waiting is love. They're saying, is the love, you know, but first we have to love ourselves and find the balance, and then we will attract someone. Right now, if you're so focused on this, well, that's the kind of person you're going to attract. You're either going to attract someone that's overly needy and annoys you, or is a workaholic themselves and you guys really never develop anything. So it's like, what do you want to bring into your life? That's what you need to focus on. And let go of relationships that aren't serving you. Okay, Scorpio, Alice, the Wonderland has a message for you. These are by Lucy Cavendish. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Those also as well. Okay, someone else got this too. I forget which one. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Yeah, don't go back to these past relationships or situations the way you used to be that didn't serve you very well. Do something different. Step out of the box. Listen to your inner being. 44 is a master number. That's a stability to me. The angels are with you. Be in the present moment. So we're going to read a little bit from the book to end this reading for you, Scorpio. We're going to read a little bit in the book here. But it's finding that stability, finding that balance with everything in your life is really important for you, Scorpio. As we change, the simple telling of who we were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming and experiencing new adventures right in the heart of the previous precious moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you, and when the time is right for the sharing of such things. You are more than your past. You have evolved and changed. Sharing your history is only to share who you once were. You are no longer the same person. So this is about being who you truly are now. Maybe you used to be this, and maybe you used to only be able to give this or allowed yourself to receive this, but it's time to change. It's time to clean up. Magical space clearing time from the general message for all. It's time to bring in that sensuality and know that you're beautiful and you're wonderful and you're handsome and you're magnificent, and to stop, being in these relationships and situations that make you feel bored. It's time to go out and adventure and find excitement. And I wish you the best with that, Scorpio, and I look forward to hearing from you. We're going to move on to the next sign here, which is Capricorn. So just give me 1 second, Capricorn. We're going to move on. Capricorn. Here we are. I respond. Cardinal Earth. Sage. Builder. Tenacity. Stamina. Responsibility. Patience. The gem is garnet. The planetary ruler is Saturn. Very stable, strong people you are, Capricorn. It's Spirit's telling you to think about how you're responding to things. Are you responding from a balance-centered place, or are you in a heart-centered space, or are you responding from fear and anger and frustration and lower level energies? So the message for someone out there that's a Capricorn is to find the balance of that. And when you come from that patient, wise, strong, stable standpoint, you're always going to make the decision that's best for yourself. So finding that stability, Capricorn. We're going to pick a chakra card by Tori Hartman, and this is just where Spirit wants you to focus on with this energy release and new energy coming into your life with this Virgo full moon here. The Spirit want Capricorn to focus on. Okay, impatience. Perhaps you're impatient. You're waiting for something to come in fruition, something to do with work, your health, a relationship, whatever it is. You're trying to be patient, but you're having this thoughts of trying to pick the fruit before it's ready, or push a relationship or push something before it's quite ready. So it's finding the balance, speaking your truth, being authentic with yourself. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling anxious? I know the truth within. And finding, again, that balance, within yourself is so important. And speaking your truth and clearing up that throat chakra place. So they're saying focus on your throat chakra. So we're going to read a little bit from the book as I'm getting my guided message. The feeling is for some of you, or one of you, or all of you, if I don't take care of it, it'll never happen. And it's letting go of that and letting other people help is what I'm hearing. Am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? Remember I said before, forcing something, picking the fruit before it's ready. It's really going within, because you're going to be successful with whatever you're working on. But you may block something really wonderful if you make a rush decision and you don't think about things. So now is not the time to be making these impulsive decisions. It's the time to go within and really figure out what you want. Your desire to create may overpower the necessity of aligning with divine timing. The time to shine will come. Move with the energy and not in front of it. Being present has its own reward. So be present in your life and in the situations that you're in. Learn from them, grow from them, but don't make rash decisions. Communicate with honesty and express yourself as your true self. You can do a little meditation on YouTube or something to open up the throat chakra. I could certainly help with that if you would like, but that's what it's telling you to do, is to not rush. It's almost there, all divine timing, right? And we're going to pick a postcard from Spirit for you. I think I just did those upside down. That's okay. I was trying to keep them even, but that's okay. That's that Virgo-ness in me. So what does Spirit have to say for you, Capricorn, during this time? There we go. Celebrate life. Celebrate life. Celebrate the life you have. Celebrate what you have in your life already, and that will help you manifest even more amazing things. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. So guidance is with you. Look within. Don't be hasty on your decisions. Take your time. It's okay. You don't have to rush this. Whatever this is that you're thinking of, you don't have to rush this. And let's see what the romance angels have to say for Capricorns. Romance angels, Capricorns, for this energy. Free yourself. See, it's time to take back control of your life and do things for you. Free yourself. Find that inner child. The self-imposed entrapments that you think you're in are really just you creating those boundaries, creating those traps, and like you're in a cage. I mean, look, that unicorn could easily just, walk out of there. But it's that devil energy that you feel stuck in, like you're chained, but you're really not. Nobody and nothing has power over you. You have power and control to take charge of your life. And it's time to free yourself from these thoughts that keep you stuck or keep you pushing at things and, sooner than they need to be, and feeling anxious and all that. It's time to let go of that. Speak your truth, set your boundaries, and free yourself. Go have some fun. Have fun in love. If you like someone, ask them out. Go have fun. Go to a carnival or a fair or something childlike. Go free yourself and find that inner child. If you're with someone, it's time to have a little bit more fun and bring that element of spontaneity and not so much focus on what you don't have, but focus on what you do have, is what I'm hearing very strongly for you guys, Capricorns. Focus on what you do have, and more wonderfully amazing things are going to be coming into your life. I mean, truly. And you're being supported every step of the way. We're going to pull a final message for you, the Alice, the Wonderland by Lucy Cavendish. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. So feel for at least someone out there. There's just a situation that you wish was happening faster, or you wish you could kind of control more of, but you just need to be a little more patient with it. Free yourself of these self-limiting thoughts and behaviors and belief systems. You're going to make it through this. You're angelically guided. It's coming to the end. This is a 9. So this to me says that it's ending of feeling like, oh my gosh, like she just looks like, okay, I'm doing what I said, but it just doesn't seem like things are changing. Well, it's about to. But you have to free yourself is the key. And shine bright and be you. Don't let others bring you down. Don't let others talk you into things too fast. Maybe it's a relationship and they're pressuring you, or it's a change in your career or moving or something. Just don't let other people do that to you. It's time for you to take a little break, go within, and figure out what you really want. Yes, you may wonder what will become of you, but do not torture yourself with unnecessary worries or contemplate disasters. It's natural to feel a little anxious and to prepare for the worst, but trust this card. Your light has a long time yet to shine in this world. It will only grow brighter as your soul continues its marvelous journey through the wonderland of existence. For someone out there, Capricorns, if you're having any health issues, they're saying that those are going to be transformed, but it's you and your thoughts. And free yourself of those negative thoughts about your health, because your health is about to transform for the better, but only you have the power to allow it to happen. Very important message for somebody about their health. Just allow the healing to happen. And if you want some help with that, reach out to someone that's a healer. Go within, do a meditation. I'll be happy to help if you'd like me to. Your divine light is strong. You are radiant. Endurance, resilience, making it through a trying time. Hopeful future, wondering about life and death, contemplating the purpose of your existence, connections with the afterlife. So it's, it's a very psychic time for you. It's a time for you to go within and really shine and free yourself of everything that doesn't serve you. And shine bright. You are a diamond. Capricorn, you are a diamond. Okay, we are going to move to the next sign here. And that's going to be Leo. So Leo, Leo, my Venus is in Leo. Which I just recently figured out, which makes sense why I'm so fiery and passionate about love. Leo, I will, fixed fire, heart, pride, loyalty, warmth, enthusiasm, creative self-expression. Gem, the ruby, planetary ruler, the sun. It's a very masculine, powerful, lion type energy. So hone in on this energy because this is who you are, Leo. You have all these qualities. Leo, we are going to pick, and those cards are by Maya White, by the way, astrology cards. These are Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman, and we're just, asking, what does Spirit want you to focus on during this transition, release, and bringing in new with this full moon in Virgo? Quest. Oh, somebody else got this too. So what I'm hearing for you, Leo, is for some of you, it's time to go on a quest, time to speak your truth, open up and figure out who you really are, why you came here. And there are people around you that will help guide you. Some of you are ready for this, and when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I take great pride in being people's guides in this life. I absolutely love it, and I feel honored. So look to someone that you feel that way in your life, and they will give you the answers. For others, you have the answers. You have the wisdom to share. And where are you really going? Are you just following the same path that you've always followed because it's all that you know, and these belief systems that no longer serve you just have come so strong that you can't think any other way? It's time to rethink. It's time to go within. That's what they're saying. So there's a couple different energies out there for this. And this is, communicating with people, opening yourself up, not be so closed off. Some of you Leos have been closed off, afraid to speak your truth, afraid to be authentic. But it's time to be authentic and communicate and have faith that who you really are and how you're expressing yourself is how you're supposed to be. And it's perfect. You're beautiful and wonderful, and the wisdom you have to share and the things you have to learn from others, it's important that you open yourself up to give and receive. Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown, allowing us to discover the truth. There is bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. Speaking your truth. It's so important and yet so difficult for people sometimes, and that's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself, but just little by little open yourself up, and you'll be so amazed with what the universe has to offer. Yeah, committing to your path. Which way do you want to go? And commit to it. Taking the journey, going within, finding that meaning in life. It's time for that. It's time for you to step out of your comfort zones, step out of the box. Go try something new, a different area of study. Go, try a class, spiritual class you're interested in. Meditate. There's lots of guided meditations on YouTube if that's where you want to start, or whatever. Maybe just in silence in nature is always good. Okay, we're going to pick a postcard from Spirit. These are by Colette Baron Reed. And this is a message from Spirit for you, Leo. Beautiful. Dearest you, there are times when you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. There we go again, the truth. My heart, sorry, as I'm speaking my truth. Somebody really needs to speak their truth right now, and you know who you are. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so much. Isn't that the truth, though? It is like being blinded when you actually come out of denial and you actually, I know I've had times like this in my life where I'm like, okay, what am I doing here? Do I really want to invite the same types of energies into my life that I already am learned enough from and I'm ready to move on? Or do I want to, allow other more beautiful serving energy from the standpoint I'm at right now? And that's kind of what you need to decide. Do you really want to go back in the past, or do you want to move forward in the future, Leo? Something new, different. What do the romance angels have to say for Leo during this time? Ooh, Leo, your question about romance, it's very soon. Clearly decide what you want, and it comes to you now. So if you're wanting a romantic relationship or to give a resurgence of your current one, it's very soon you need to make this. If you're the person going to make the moves, make the move. But clearly decide what you want. You have to clear your mind of toxic thoughts. You have to be truthful with yourself and authentic with yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks you should have or what anyone else thinks you should want. We got the general message that I started this reading with for everybody is clean up your space, clean up your thoughts, move away from being bored, and you're not stuck. That's self-imposed. So it's very soon, but you have to be clear on what you want, because your thoughts turn into things very quickly. So how are you thinking about yourself within a relationship? Do you love yourself enough to invite someone in that loves themselves so they can love you? You have to ask yourself that, and you have to be honest with yourself. There may be some work for some of you to do. Not maybe, is some work. And that's okay, Leo. It's okay to admit that you've got to work on some things and let go of some things. That's very healthy. That's very wonderful, because it's happening very soon. So take charge of your life, because you're in control, and you're going to have everything that you've ever wanted. But you have to allow it. Now, Alice has something to say. He's a regular Lucy Cavendish as well. This will be your final message, Leo, for this time. And really be honest with yourself. Don't be afraid of that. If you want, talk to someone you trust. Go see a spiritual guide, or religious person. If you're religious, go talk to somebody about it. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. Ooh, what a beautiful card. Ooh, kind of reminds me of the snow. Kind of reminds me of spring, because rabbits are very snow in the sense that it's white. So I feel like this is the time to really learn about this and really connect with the animals, your power animals. And it's a very fertile time for you, because rabbits are very fertile. So this is a very fertile time for you, Leo. Those ideas that are coming in, creative ideas, go with them, because this 6 is reminiscent of the past, possibly someone from your past coming in. Maybe animals from your past are communicating with you from the other side. But there's something to do with animals and being out in nature for you, Leo. It's a really important time for you to do that. You will help animals. They will appreciate this, and you will be rewarded with a greater understanding, deeper connection, and many delightful moments as you come to know each other. When this card comes to visit, you will be gifted with affection, loyalty, and an expansion of your world. Stay aware of animal visitations, for Wondrous Spirit is speaking with you through their pure, wild presence. Oh, that's so great. To me, they're saying that you're going to, once you connect with this energy and you go within and decide what you want, and you're honest with yourself, that you're going to have deeper connections with people as well as animals. But the animals are teaching you how to do that. Animals are so perfect for unconditional love. They just come here to be love, receive love, and just be nourished by Mother Earth. And it's time for you to hone in on that energy. Animal communication. a proximity to animals, enjoying the company of animals, an interest in animal behavior and symbology, feeling drawn to animals more so than humans, intuitively understanding their needs, rewards of friendship, closeness, and trust. Maybe you don't have a lot of people in your life, but you have your animals that saying communicate with them. I mean, my cat Jay that just passed away recently, or just transitioned recently, I mean, he is my spirit kitty. I mean, we had conversations all the time. Call me the crazy cat lady if you want. But I learned a lot from him, and intuitively, I telepathically communicated with him, and it's an amazing thing. Go to an animal shelter, just send them unconditional love. Just, just really do that. Even if it's energetically and you do a spirit animal, meditation, whatever that is to get you connected. It's saying connect to earth, connect to the animals. There's more to this existence than just us. There really is. We're all connected. We're all one. And that's something for you to find that inner truth, what that means to you. Like I tell everyone, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. But there's some truth to be found here with connecting with your power animal. If you want to do a meditation or you want a reading on that, let me know. But it's time for that, and really learn from them. Okay, Leo, I wish you the best. I would love to hear about that. If you are connected to animals, if you do communicate, if you're interested in that, maybe you're looking to get a pet, and that can be your confirmation, Leo, that it is time for that. Okay, we are going to move on to Aquarius now. Aquarius, I have an Aquarius moon. I know, fixed air, catalyst, reformer, inventor, individuality, knowledge, humanitarian. That's that air, that sword energy. Like, I know, I already know, believe me, my daughter's Aquarius, and she knows everything, I think. She thinks she does. The gem is amethyst. Planetary ruler is Uranus and Saturn. So this is honing in on this energy, Aquarius, is like, just go within. You have the answers. You're a reformer. You're a catalyst for change. You're an individual. Be the individual that you are. This is what you came here to do. Use that intellect to move you forward. And how are we going to move forward and get the most out of this energy, this shift in energy now? With this full moon and release and bring in, we're going to pick a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card by Tori Hartman and see where Spirit wants you to focus on, Aquarius. Rejection. What I'm hearing is you've never been rejected. It's just a course correction by Spirit. It's the universe course correcting you. Are you listening to the voices in your head? What are the voices in your head telling you? Are they telling you negative things? Well, that's not source. I can tell you that. Are they telling you self-critical things and things, maybe someone in your life has been that way your whole life or recently in a relationship? No, it's time to let go of that. That's false. You are beautiful and you are perfect, and whatever you're doing is just right. But get rid of those voices in your head that are being critical and the people around you that are sucking the life out of you. It's time to understand that more and stop rejecting yourself and rejecting growth, because it's time for you to grow, Aquarius, not block it out. It's time for you to grow and to learn from this, to expand your horizons. You no longer need to prove yourself. This is about understanding who you are and what you have created. Ivory allows others into your life. Choose wisely. So you have a choice to make, Aquarius. Who are you going to have in your life? People that uplift you and empower you and love you unconditionally, or people that put you down and take away your energy and are jealous and envious of you, and so they don't want you to succeed for some reason? It's time to let go of those thoughts and behaviors and belief systems that don't serve you, and people. Let them go. Don't let people use you. You have so much to offer, and it's just crap if someone's telling you you don't, because Aquarius is, you're beautiful and wonderful and magical. Looking for others, some of you are looking for others' approval, and you're looking for love in the wrong places, kind of a thing. Like, other people have different perceptions. They may not see what you see, and that's okay. Be unique to who you really are. And empower yourself. And if you're looking for guidance, please reach out to someone for guidance on this. Nobody's judging you. You have the power to let go of all those energies that seem judgmental and know that you are beautiful and you are wonderful. And this is what you're releasing in this full moon is that feeling of rejection. And you're going to bring in that I am accepted and I'm perfect just the way I am. And I have the power to create anything in my world, and I'm connected to Spirit. Spirit's giving me the answers. I know I'm expanding, I'm growing. And if people around me don't want to expand and grow, that's okay. And you just let those energies go. That's going to resonate with somebody out there. Because you are wonderful and you have so many talents to share with the world. So we're going to get a message from Spirit about this right now. What they want you to know. These are by Colette Baron Reed. What's your message for Aquarius, Spirit? That's the beautiful postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story. That's what you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it, so make sure they are stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. That's cute. And that just goes, back to say what I said. It's like, be empowered, empower yourself. Have people around you that are empowering you and energies around you that are cheering you on, not putting you down. It's time to let go of those old thought processes that you thought, because other people told you over and over, and it's just not true for you anymore, and that's okay. Everybody's in their own place for their own reasons, and we just accept that, and we just be true to ourselves and love ourselves. Let's see what the romance angels have to say for you, Aquarius. New love, Aquarius. A new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. Woo! New love is awaiting you, Aquarius, and I feel a message for somebody out there, some of you, is new love of life, new love of yourself, new love of yourself first, and getting rid of these negative things that are in energies that are around you, and just really thinking positively about yourself and how beautiful and magical and amazing you are, Aquarius. And then, that person comes in and stirs up, and if they've stirred up the romantic feelings, go for it, allow it. Maybe you've been rejected in love before. Maybe you felt like, oh my God, I put myself into this and this is what I get. And then they treat me like this, and those are the energies you need to let go of, because there's actually someone who cares about you that wants to come in. If they haven't made a move, they're wanting to make a move, but you've got to let go of these other energies before you're going to even allow it. So it's letting the walls down, loving yourself, loving life, and then bringing this romance, allowing this romance. If it's a resurgence of a relationship you're in, you've been resistant to it because you feel like maybe you've rejected them or they've rejected you at times, it's time to allow the new spark to come in and see where it can go. If someone's offering, trying to do something romantic with you, go for it. You know what I mean? Allow that and have fun with it and enjoy it. Enjoy this newness. It's time to let go of the old and bring in the new. So whatever you want to release it with this full moon and let it go. And bring in the beauty that your life has for you. Alice has a message from us. These are by Lucy Cavendish. Or a message for Aquarius. Message for Aquarius. Well, I'm Aquarius moon, so I guess it's for me too. Law is not justice. Rules that are not fair. Bringing the scales into balance. You see how she has the little scales there? Bringing the scales into balance, bringing life into balance. And sometimes, rules are made to be broken. The rules that people inflicted on you from the beginning of your life or in your whole life or whatever in your life that stuck with you, Those are meant to be broken. They're not fair. Not everybody treats people fairly. And that's just the way it is. And you're learning about that. And you're learning how to bring justice into your life by letting go of the things that are not serving you. That's how you bring justice in your life, is you choose yourself, Aquarius. Your opinion of yourself is what is most valuable. You can state your case clearly with strength and power, and doing so will help you remember just how very strong you are, how very admired you are, how worthwhile and decent you are. You are worthy of respect, fairness, and kindness. If you are being treated poorly, speak up. When you do so, the spell will be broken and people will see that your side of the story is well worth listening to. Never allow another to steal your self-worth. Someone may have the authority to impose a law, but the law or the rule is ready to be questioned. Following the law, even though it is unjust. Condemnation without knowing the full story. Being judged by people who do not know you or have a biased view. You may be judging people you do not understand. Be sure to have a fuller picture and avoid condemnation and judgment. Be discerning, but be sure to be fair and just. So when you're looking in on other people's situations and you're perceiving what's going on, look at it from different eyes. Look at it from the whole story. Get the spiritual view, the higher self view of yourself and others, and that's the key to bringing justice into your life. Okay, this video is getting pretty long here, and don't worry, the timestamps will be there. We're going to move on now. We are going to move to Cancer. Cancer. I need cardinal water, home, family, nurturer, responsiveness, safety and protection, hunger and longing. The gem is the pearl moonstone. Planetary ruler is the moon. So this is illuminating, that's Mother Moon and that beautiful energy of, our fears being an illusion and really seeing the truth of who we are and our hopes and desires and dreams coming true. Very nurturing energy, Cancer. So we're going to ask Spirit, what chakra should Cancer be focusing on during this time? These are by Tori Hartman, by the way. Cancer. Faith. Having faith. Going within. Seeing what others don't see. Understanding where your life has taken you so far and the truth of what you know to be you. And beyond the veil. Are you living in the past? Are you living your past into the future? Faith is unspoken element here. All intentions are fulfilled with the help of Spirit. So what are you thinking about? What are you bringing into your life? Have faith that it's all going to work out, because whatever you're going through, Cancer, whatever it is that you're asking about or you're wondering about, it's all coming into fruition. It's like all energies coming into you for this healing and this growth. It's beautiful. We are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they will suffer. It's time to deliver your message. So possibly, Cancer, you've gone through some trying times in your life. You've gone through hell and back, we'll say. I know I've been there. But you have so much truth to tell others. Don't let other people put you down or hold you back from that, because it's time to speak your truth. And you are more than you think you are. You are much bigger than you think you are, or that you've allowed others to make you believe. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? So this is a choice, Cancer. Are you going to have faith enough in yourself and allow yourself to be true to yourself? Releasing fears. It's time for this full moon to release your fears and bring in the gifts and share your gifts with others. It's a very healing time for you and others that you're around. It's a very beautiful energy, and being okay with seeing the truth. You have availability to have a lot of clarity in your life, Cancer, but you have to allow it. We're going to get a message from Spirit, a postcard from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed for Cancer today. What's your message about this, Spirit? About this message that you have for Cancers. You are magic. Spirit's telling you are magic. Have faith. There is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others might want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimate happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. I love you always and forever. Yes, it's all working out for you, Cancer. Just have faith in that. Have faith that it's all working out because it truly is. And be yourself, be you. If others around you don't get it, it's okay. They don't have to get it. It's not their job to get it. It's just your job to align and be who you really are and move forward in life. That's your job. That's it. Just be true to you. Love you. I'm going to see what the romance angels have to say for Cancer. True love. Another sign got this too. So if it corresponds to your moon, rising, or Venus sign, this might be just another confirmation if you're having wanting to be confirmed all the time that this is a romance of a lifetime, Cancer. You have opportunity, have faith that the romance of a lifetime is coming to you, or this person you're asking about is your true love. This is your confirmation. This is a very strong confirmation for a Cancer out there. That this is your true love. Enjoy it. Look how intertwined they are energetically even. They're just closing their eyes and they're connecting. What a beautiful connection that is when you have that with someone. Where it's not just 3D, it's multidimensional. And it's an energetic connection. It's a comfortability. It's the strength that they have together, yet it's so sweet and tender as well. And very passionate and just very loving. And it's yours. It's yours, Cancer. It's yours. Accept it. Love it. Go after it. Enjoy it. And if it's not yours in the physical yet, it's coming. So be prepared. Get rid of toxic thoughts and energies. And don't. It doesn't matter what other people think. You know what's best for you. And only you will know that, Cancer. So choose you. Don't let other people's energies get in your way. Okay, Cancer, I'm not sure what left out. We're going to look at this one. Messages for Rabbit, service to the animal world. So this is a connection to the animal world. I didn't realize my computer wasn't charging, so there was a slight break. But I'm going to pull one more. I feel like this is a message for just someone out there to connect with animals, to connect with nature, do a power animal meditation. It's a very fertile time for growth for you. But because we got cut off like that, I heard Spirit just said, that's fine. That's just saying don't let distractions deter you, Cancer. Don't let others distract you. Don't let things that could happen distract you. Hone in on who you really are. We're going to pick one more for you, Cancer. Such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality, coming home. It's the ending of illusions for you, Cancer. It's you know the truth. Like you're coming into yourself, and like the general message from the very beginning for everyone, like it's time to clear space, it's time to clear negativity, it's time to clear clutter spots and get out of that bored mindset and that daydreaming mindset and actually live your life this way, the way you've always wanted. So let's read a little bit from that for your final message here, Cancer, for this energy now. 45. Remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So this could, resonate with you down the line. Right now, it could have already happened, some of these things. And it's just be true to yourself. Love yourself. Really, I keep hearing that. Let every simple act be done with awareness, simplicity, gratitude, and kindness. Do not be dissatisfied with the seemingly mundane nature of it all. Instead, embrace this coming back to earth as an opportunity to ground, reconnect, and to bring a sense of sacred, of the magic of Wonderland to all that you do, no matter how humble it may be. You will return to that extraordinary place again, but for now, embrace the joy of being at home within your humanity. So it's time to come down from the spirit world, kind of a thing, and really come into your life and enjoy it and bring Wonderland and bring those wonderful, beautiful, imaginative things that you've been thinking about into your life. A time when work must be done. Eat well and prepare good meals. Make magic in your everyday activities and ordinary moments. A return from the extraordinary experience, adventure, travel, or holiday. When the time is right, you will encounter Wonderland once again. So it's like, you know, that the Virgo full moon, that Virgo qualities, like bringing that Virgo, getting order in your house, clearing out clutter spots, clearing out negative energy from your life. And the feeling of being stuck is no longer a reality in your world if you choose it to be. You can have this wondrous experience in your actual life. And it's saying to do that, to bring that into your everyday life. Have a little more fun, be a little more adventurous, and bring your dreams into your reality. Well, thank you, Cancer. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing how this resonates. And we are going to move on to Taurus. Here you are, Taurus. I have fixed earth, validation, stability, purpose, endurance, tangible results, comforts of life. Gem is emeralds, and the planetary ruler is Venus. Venus of love. Yes, very strong, very stable. Hone in on these energies. You're in earth energy too, so that Virgo moon is just gonna, you know, come in on you and help you out with all of those, you know, getting through the practical things of life and validation for what you've done and being proud of yourself and having purpose. And it's time to let go of all that doesn't serve you and really be who you are, Taurus. You have a lot to offer. We're going to get a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card by Tori Hartman to see where Spirit wants you to focus during this time. Some messages for you there, Taurus. Mysticism. Ooh la la, I like that, Taurus. It's beyond, seeing beyond the veil. Seeing beyond illusions. And really understanding some of the mysteries of life. And as I'm trying to put the cards back, now this is the only sign that I would pull two for, but I just want to say what fell is abundance. So are you thinking negative, fear-based, what you don't have? Are you thinking about what you do have? And so you're bringing more abundance into your life. And so abundance of connection to spirit. It's time to move beyond, Taurus, just that grounded earth, like being here in this 3D, and bring that spiritual nature of yours, what you've learned in the different lives that you've lived and the experiences that you've had, and allowing spirit to come in and teach you things as well. This is a time of trusting in the unknown. You already sense the answer, even if it's not apparent. Do not ask others what they see, for you alone can see into the heart of the matter. Trust your intuitive powers to guide you. Absolutely trust yourself. And you're unlocking some secrets that have been eluding you for, reasons, divine timing. But now you're starting to see the truth, and you're seeing how life works and how we're all connected. It's such a beautiful thing. Getting out in nature, Taurus, will really help with this. Going on a hike, just sitting outside, breathing in the beautiful air, seeing the different life around you will help guide you on this journey in life. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe through it. It's time to let go of fears of knowing the truth too about yourself and about others around you. Like in the general reading, clearing your space, clearing clutter, getting rid of things that don't serve you, letting people go out of your life that don't serve you, and feeling beautiful and feeling wonderful and feeling good about yourself and clearing up the thoughts within. And you're not stuck. You're not stuck. It's time to move forward. And through learning your spirituality, learning about who you really are, your true higher self, your source energy self, is going to help propel you into just a life of abundance that you've never experienced, that you've always wanted. You're meant to experience that, and having courage to move forward, knowing who you really are now. You're not the same person. You've evolved. And it's being proud of that and staying strong in your earth and grounding energy through this time of change. So you're very psychic right now. Truths are being revealed, so pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs, Taurus. Postcard from Spirit for Taurus. These are by Colette Baron Reed. You are magical. Dear you, you are in such good shape right now, and that we're all doing a happy dance. So they're doing a happy dance over there, Taurus, for you. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments, be gone. Forgiveness, love, enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. So Taurus, this is a very strong message, especially with mysticism and like opening your third eye, that it's time to see the truth and reality about who you really are and about others in your life, because you have the opportunity of complete clarity. You are totally plugged in. You are a master manifester. You are in the right place. So what do you want? Because it is available for you now, and go after it. And it's perfect for this full moon release. Like, release the negative energy, resentments, regrets, anger, everything. Release it. Let it go. It's not serving you. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and love yourself and love others, and let that enter into your life. Wow, that's just a perfect message for you, Taurus. Now we're going to see what the romance angels have to say for you, Taurus, during this time. What do the romance angels have to say for Taurus? It is safe for you to love. Okay, first of all, for someone out there, you've been in a relationship situation, or more than one, that were abusive in some way, shape, or form. And they hurt you, whether it was mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever the abuse is, it's really changed you. But it's safe for you now. You went through that for a reason. You invited that in for a reason. And as the veil is lifted and you're seeing beyond the illusions of this 3D world that we live in, you're knowing the truth about it. That it was an opportunity for you to grow, for you to learn, for you to expand. And it's no longer serving you to be in these types of relationships or to be the overbearing person if you were the person that was overbearing or whatever. It's time to let go of all of that. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. That's what we came here to do. We came to be love, to share love, to experience love, and it's all about giving and receiving. So express your love to the people around you. If you're in a romantic relationship, it's time to move forward with it. It's time to move to the next level. Don't let her get away. Don't let her get away. Like, this woman right here, she's probably loved by many. And look at that horse, he's ready to run. Don't let her get away. This is a message for somebody. It's safe for you. This is the right partner for you, whether you be man or woman. Don't let that person get away. It's safe. They are safe. And if you're wanting a more safe relationship, a more loving relationship, empowering relationship, which is what you deserve, then it's time to let go of the energies that aren't doing that. And it's time to love yourself, Taurus, and allow this true love to come in. But it's safe for you. Allow your friends to help you and be there for you. It's not just all about romance. It's just being open for love in your life in general, Taurus, as well as romantic. And Alice has a message for you. These are by Lucy Cavendish. This is your final message, Taurus, for this reading. the Spirit, what does Alice in Wonderland have to say? A moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. Okay, so this goes right along with what I was saying. You don't be down on yourself for what's happened in the past. Yes, take ownership because you allowed it to happen, especially if it was over and over and over again. But don't regret it. There's nothing to be regretful about. There's no good or bad or right or wrong. It's just an experience. So learn from it, grow from it, and know that it's all in divine timing. And things, if they don't work out, it's just the universe course correcting you and onto the right path with the right partner, in the right career, on a new health regimen, whatever it is. It's time to let go of those regrets and make a decision to choose yourself and see the truth and see beyond this, physical existence. It's really time to see beyond that. You're so good at being grounded and being in the earth and being stable, but now it's time to bring in some of that, the spiritual eye, seeing things from a different perspective. I'll read a little bit from the book. You are on a remarkable journey of change. It is one that will lead to wisdom, experience, and adventure. You have made a wonderful choice, so take heart in knowing that all change creates waves and disruption. Do not make more of your misgivings than they are. They are the natural consequence of bravely stepping out of your comfort zone. So it's time to step out of the box, learn something new, go in a different direction. Spirit's with you, so take those divinely guided steps. Second guessing your decisions, berating yourself for the choices you've made, feeling regretful and missing what was. Nostalgia, living in the past, a focus on what is going wrong or what could still go wrong. So what it's saying to let go of is those regrets and the past. Let go of the past. This is the final time. This is the perfect time. Let go of the past, Taurus. Let it go. Let it go. Because it's time for newness. It's safe for you to love and to have everything, all the abundance. Remember that card came out? All the abundance you've ever thought of, but you have to change your thoughts about yourself, and you have to let go of the past and stop dwelling in it and obsessing over it, because that's what's holding you back. So let go with this full moon. Let go. Write it all down. Burn it. Send the letter. Whatever you need to do, but let it go. Spirit's with you. They're cheering you on. You're on the right path. Keep going. Do not go down the path of the past. Go live in the now. Be present in this moment and move forward. And do not let that person get away. And if the person isn't here yet, they are very close, but it's up to you to open your heart to love. That is up to you, Taurus. Always up to you. Choose you, love you. And I look forward to hearing from you and how this resonates with you. We are going to move on to Gemini. Gemini is next. Gemini, I think. Mutable air. Logic. Duality. Curiosity. Versatility, changeability, communication. The gem is agate and the planetary ruler is Mercury. In case you wanted to know a little bit about Gemini. These are by Maya White, by the way. But Gemini, the twins, right? The twin energy, Gemini. Gemini, we are going to pull a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for you. These are by Tori Hartman. Very interesting, and I love talking about the chakras. So we're going to see what Spirit really wants you to focus on during this time. Which chakra and what area? Isolation. This is clearing your throat, speaking your truth. Perhaps you've been in isolation, Gemini. Have you been holding yourself back? Have you been kind of being the hermit, feeling isolated because others have made you feel a certain way about yourself, and you're different and you're unique, and you should be celebrating that, not putting yourself down for that, is what I'm hearing. Celebrate who you are. Don't let others determine who you are, and use that beautiful air energy to cut through the BS. Cut through the BS. This is all about expressing yourself, having the confidence to be authentic and express yourself creatively. Geez, could I get that word out? So that's what I'm saying. It's like communicating properly like grounding yourself so that you're speaking clearly. Okay, that was interesting. A childlike playfulness is hidden under Sapphire's serious, elegant exterior. This card denotes wealth and an ability to do anything well. Trust and loyalty are indicated. Sapphire also has great capacity for healing. So it's like maybe by going within is what they're saying, isolating yourself from these energies that are full of crap and BS around you and toxic situations, you'll be able to see the true beauty of yourself and your life and how abundant and wealthy you actually are. And trust and loyalty are here for you. So don't be so fearful because others have treated you a certain way in the past. Be open and honest with what you want with other people. And after you've had enough time in this isolation of going within, it's time to get out there again, is what I'm hearing. It's time to express yourself and not be afraid of it. And if other people don't agree or they don't understand, that's okay, Gemini. Only you have to. As long as you're coming from a place of love and you're loving yourself, that's all that matters. This is a message from Spirit. It's Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. I really like these. They're just pretty. Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing in an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a "this is for that" in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. So possibly you've been isolating yourself long enough and it's time to ask for help. Reach out to those who care about you. There's plenty of people that can help you through whatever it is you're trying to decide and coming out. Maybe it's time, there's a suit there, a tux, right? Maybe it's time to go to a special event, a fun party, get dressed up, feel good about yourself. Don't hide your unique, beautiful self from the world. It's time to get out there. For some of you, that may resonate. Some of you do need to take time to go within, and then when you're ready, dress up and feel great and be you. And we're going to see what the romance angels have for you, Gemini, during this time, what the message is. Release your ex. Okay, yeah. I was kind of feeling that there had been some, isolating yourself because of the way others made you feel. So it's release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Perfect for a full moon release. So in this release of this full moon, or any time that you hear this message, it doesn't matter. Release your ex. It's time to let go. You learn what you can from the past and move forward. Because once you release your ex and you clear your energy and you love yourself, you will bring in more love. But until you release the past and quit living in the past and you live in the present and move forward, you're going to stay stuck there. So it's time to make a decision, Gemini. Do you want to be stuck in the past? Do you want to be obsessing about how people treated you or how you treated them and over in your head? Because our air energy, we tend to do that. Thinking. Or do you want to use your blade of your sword in the most healing way and cut through the BS and cut the cords of people that aren't serving you? It's time to do that. Cut the cords is what I hear. You can ask Archangel Michael to help you with that. I can help you do that too if you would like. But cutting the cords, releasing the past. And Alice has a message. These are by Lucy Cavendish, by the way. Alice has a message. Painting the roses red, covering up errors. So are you trying to cover up your past? Are you trying to cover up what you know to be true? Are you denying yourself? Are you betraying yourself by telling yourself the wrong story, a lie? That's what I'm hearing. Some of you are doing that. And covering up the errors of yourself or other people in the past is not really always the best thing to do. And then you just cover it up and you never really look at it. So it's time, Gemini, to really look at your life. Really look at who you are, what you've learned. What do you want? Do you want to walk down the past and experience all the things that you've, experienced before? Or do you want newness and bring in fresh new life? It's up to you. It's always up to you. You have the power. Nobody else does. White roses are perfect and lovely and innocent. Do not try to cover up anything within yourself that you feel is not right, for fear of being punished for not presenting or behaving to expectation. Yeah, who cares what everyone else says? It doesn't matter. It's you that matters. So go within and find out what you want. Working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh on those who make mistakes, feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid punishment, fear of mistakes being discovered, hiding the evidence as consequences are much harsher than the mistake, feeling that what you need to do is to stay safe is no longer reasonable. So if another sign got this as well. It's the endings of this feeling of not being safe. If you are in any type of situation or relationship that's abusive in any way, there is help out there. Please call. Please call authorities, call someone, ask for help. But it's not your job to take on other people's crap. It's time to transform your life and make choices for yourself. Release toxic relationship situations, and it's time to move. It's time to move forward. And if you're being harsh on yourself, it's time to be more loving to yourself. If you have others that are being harsh to you, it's time to let those people go. Spend less time with them. Don't allow that. You have the power, Gemini. You have the power to change things in your life. Release what's not serving you. Go within and be true to you, and you don't have to be in isolation anymore. You move forward because you are protected, you are safe, and I wish you the best with this. It's time to clear the clutter, clear the thoughts, and what do you want? Because your thoughts turn into things. So focus on what you want. And I look forward to hearing from you. I would love to hear how this resonates with you, Gemini, and I wish you the best. Libra, the last one, Libra. Certainly not least. Libra, I share. Cardinal air, justice, artistry, elegance, diplomacy, sociability, and partnership. Gem is opal, and the planetary ruler is Venus. See what resonates with you with this, and bring in these beautiful energies that you have, Libra. Good partnerships are coming your way if you allow it. Justice is being served. The scales are coming into balance. And like I said at the beginning, the general read for everybody to start this reading is time to clear space and only allow what's serving you the best to be in, Libra, in your life. Okay, we're going to pick a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card by Tori Hartman here. Ooh. I feel like there's a lot of different energies here, Libra, for you. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to focus on during this time. What chakra messages are here for you? Growth. Wow. It's a time for growth, Libra, and healing. This is a heart chakra card. This is that your heart space, love, unconditional love for yourself, abundance. The seeds that you've planted are growing. This is beautiful, beautiful energy, Libra. So it's time to pull the weeds, I'm hearing, and allow the abundance that you know is yours to grow. This card implies personal commitment and following one's heart. It's about honoring your growth and the growth of others. There is a sense of courage and abundance and an ability to stand tall. This is a time to uphold what your heart knows is true. What have I outgrown? Am I willing to become independent? Take a stand, live in your truth. Knowing you're safe and have the courage to move forward. You are a warrior, and it's time to bring the scales into balance and find peace in your life, Libra. There's a lot of healing occurring if you allow it, and you can help others heal too. For some of you, that's going to resonate. You're here to help others grow, and your experiences are going to help them grow. And just whatever resonates with you, take that and leave the rest behind. But there's a lot of growth potential here for you right now in this time. I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit for you, Libra. It's a message from Spirit about this growth and just a general message for you. These are by Correct Baron Reed. With love, it says, with love. Dearest you, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down, so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking. And they have a less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them. Love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. I always say, thoughts turn into things. It's time for growth. It's time to use the wisdom that you've gained and transform your thoughts and bring in the abundance that you've always wanted. It's time for that. Like I said at the beginning, general message, clear up your space, clear up your mind, know how beautiful and wonderful you are, and you can get out of this, the stifled feeling, being stuck, being trapped. You have the power, Libra, to cut through that and bring the scales into balance. And what do the romance angels have to say for Libra? Playfulness. Yeah. Not be so serious all the time. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So being playful, flirting again. If you're in a relationship, it's like going back to, that new love feeling and being spontaneous and planning things and flirting. Never let go of flirting. Doesn't matter how long you've been with someone or how old you are in chronological age. It's always fun to flirt and be playful and go do things that make your heart sing and bring out that inner child. So it's time to connect with your inner child, Libra, and let that shine. And that will bring in a playful partner for you. And if you want a resurgence of your own, it's time to be playful. Plan little fun things. Be flirtatious. Be spontaneous. Let that beautiful sensuality bring you closer together. And just have more fun. Life isn't meant to be so serious all the time, Libra. It's time to have more fun. You're a different person now. And you can enjoy life and be playful with it. Alice has a final message for you here. These are by Lucy Cavendish. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. So it's time to make decisions for you, not with everyone else telling you what you should do. If you're feeling trapped, that's self-imposed, and you have the power to let yourself out. And follow your own advice that you would give other people. Think about what you would say to your best friend, or to your lover, or to your brother or sister, or mother or father, or son or daughter. Like, what would you say to them? And trust yourself, because you have the answers. 10 is ending of a cycle. So it's ending the cycle of listening to everyone else and trusting yourself. That's what I'm hearing. That's going to resonate really strong with somebody out there. And it is time for that. You do have all the power. You have the knowledge. You're ready. This card says that you know what's best for you, and you often give yourself excellent advice, but you don't often follow it. You are being gently advised to settle yourself emotionally, to think through a problem, to stop admonishing yourself and follow your good advice to yourself. Perhaps treating yourself like a close friend or a dear child will help you to move calmly forward without criticizing yourself too harshly for the situation you currently find yourself in. You can change this if you follow your own very good sense. Harsh self-judgment for a mistake or an error made needs to be released, and this full moon is perfect. Release the harsh judgments you have on yourself and others. Unmet personal expectations causing inconsolable sadness. Okay, this is what I believe and what I know, is there's no failures in life. It's just a course correction from the universe that there's something even better and more abundant and more beautiful and more lovely and loving and wonderful set for you. A reminder to detach, find clarity, and follow your personal internal guidance system, which has some very practical solutions. So Libra, it's time to go within, find balance within yourself, because you have all the answers. Follow your divinely inspired ideas and move forward with playfulness and love for life. And I wish you the best. I thank you all so much for listening, and I look forward to hearing your comments and talking with you soon.